Katie and I got scammed a few times when we were younger, but kind of thankful for it because it helped us grow and learn. You see, when we were young, we were trying to make money quick and wanting to, be retirees in our 20s and enjoy the sweet life of everything else, like a good 24-year-old deserves. Put in my 6, 7 years of hard work and labor, and I needed to benefit off all my fruits to that time and sit back and drink Mai Tais and enjoy my money just rolling in without me doing anything for it. So we fell for some business scam, multi-level marketing type things. And in that, I learned a lot of lessons that showed me what religion and church really was like. See, one of them was this tax idea thing, where you taught you different ways. It wasn't really a product you sold, it just taught you how to write things off. And you ended up buying into this program and then trying to get other people to buy into it. And it would teach you how to write off things. When you're driving to your place of employment, if you weren't quite succeeding in the company yet, find different spots on the route to work and leave pamphlets at one and then drive to work, and you can write that off as a business trip, or take someone out to dinner with you when you go out to dinner and mention the business and write that off as a business expense and things like that. And it got me thinking was that this is what church kind of was like on this multi-marketing level, this type of business that this one was. One, you had to recruit people all the time. You were constantly going out because you weren't good enough to end the line. You had to get 3 people under you, and then you help them 3 people get 3 people under them, and you train them people to get 3 people under them, and then you sit back and retire and reaping your riches that come in because everyone else is working below you to feed up to you in the chain. And just like a typical capitalistic system, only the people on the very top ever got successful out of it because once you get to a certain point, no one else is interested or they're smart enough not to get involved into it. And that's what church was. Go out and find more souls. Find more souls, and then we'll train them souls to go out and find even more souls and keep benefiting the top. Like a giant pyramid. If you drew the recruitment strategy of churches up, it would look like a giant pyramid on how it works and how people come into the church. And the other thing is that this business thing that we were in, where it was like always talk about it at this and write it off, that was what we were like at church. If we were to go out with dinner with some friends from work that weren't believers, talk about it to them. Make sure you bring it up. You had that guilt always. If my family, which was Catholic, we go up there for a holiday, be sure to talk about religion. Write it off for Jesus and stuff like that. And it's just, reflecting back on it, I'm kind of thankful for that disastrous financial decisions that we made and the struggles we went through because it taught me lessons. One, on financial stability and how to really understand that you have to work and build and grunt and grind to establish anything that you want to make profitable. And two, church is just a scam. And I saw it in other scams early on, and then when I left it and looked back, I could see how identical they were to all these other scams that are being run around here. They're only there to build up the top, to help themselves grow and get strong and fat up on top of the pyramid, and they can care less about the people down below. They just want them working and grinding for them to keep feeding them up top.